Hey, so here it is. It is Sunday, June 22nd, 2025, and it's time to cut the backyard again. And yes, it is overgrown as always. But being a weekend, I want to get the back, both front and back need to be cut, but I'm gonna cut the back since I'll be running the feeder, during the week. So it makes it easier to do it out here, so I don't have to worry about interrupting the recordings. But anyways, I'll show you how it looks and the before and then the after. Okay, so it's the usual yeah, with all the rain we've been getting, it certainly doesn't take long for it to grow. But I also want to show you that I have to pretty much watch with the tripod because this leg right here broke off. So I kind of have it wedged up there to kind of keep it, standing up as best I can do right now. But anyways, I'm gonna start, and it's about 7:15, I guess, at night. So get it started, get it done, and it's supposed to be possibly hit maybe 100 degrees tomorrow and the next day. So if I could get this part done now, eventually I'll have to do the front and the heat. But like I said, I'd rather do the back now, get that done, so that way the feeder is good for the rest of the week. Alright, so in the middle of a smoke break, the battery died. I knew I was taking a chance with cutting it on a 3, so I'm gonna finish the rest of it on a 4. That way I'll be able to get it done. The side part, this is one of those rare times that I may not end up getting it. I'm gonna try my best. With a 4, I should be alright, but we'll see. Well, I said we've been getting a lot of rain. I ain't complaining because the only thing obviously that it brings is heavy bugs, but mosquitoes. But come July, August, we might be praying for rain because last year we went it was like 44 days without rain. It was I think July and August was around the time I was doing Uber when it happened. That's weird because Uber last year I didn't do Uber once, Uber Eats in the rain. And this year I feel like I'm doing it more in the rain than I'm not. You might hear the air conditioner in the background, but just gonna finish this smoke up and get it done back there. It's like I have to run up and get cigarettes. I'm actually gonna start keeping track because I really need to. They're killing my money, so I really need to start cutting back. I ain't ready to quit, but I have to start cutting back drastically. So what I'm gonna do is just try to smoke half. I'll go out probably as much as I was, but just smoke half and then smoke the other half when I go back out the second time. And then start from there. Sun's shining right in my eyes. But it's hot out. But like I said, tomorrow it's gonna get worse. As of last week, they said it was supposed to be 100 tomorrow, 101 on Tuesday, but that can change, you know, day to day. I'll check that weather app before I cut this video out, or before I wrap up the yard and all. But the feeder I'll probably be starting later tomorrow because I have to run to the bank and then I gotta run over and grab food. But what my plans are with that is to start. My sleep is all messed up because I'm doing Uber Eats overnights, and so even though I'm tired, I'm not falling asleep till like 6, 7 o'clock, and I'm usually stopping Uber by like 3, roughly, and so my sleep is all screwed up. I'm trying to find a regular job where I can work first shift and screw these overnights, get my sleep back on track. But what I was going with is that I plan on setting the feeder up around 3 just in case if I oversleep, so that way I mean, I'm getting up. Usually my alarm clock, the cat, wakes me up around, well, if I get home at that time, usually I'll feed them. But if I fall asleep earlier, say I fall asleep like 4 or 5 o'clock, he wakes me up almost like 6:30 religiously. So but what I'm doing is I set it, you know, when if I fall asleep earlier, I'll set it at like 3, so that way I don't miss nothing in the morning. Obviously, I'll edit out the parts where ain't nothing overnight. Raccoons been showing up. I can't get the adults. I'm having a problem trying to get them trapped. I may have to switch it to the attic because I've been hearing them in there. Whereas they were on the other side of the other side of the house, but now they seem to be hovering around the attic. So anywho, I'm gonna cut it off there, finish this up, and then go finish up the back and get that done. it died. So I just have to finish it next time. Not sure when it'll be. Could be tomorrow, could be Tuesday, could be whenever. But I mean, I got most of it done. Sweat pouring off me. So yeah, I mean, I got most of it done. So it'll be time to. I got the other one already charging, so get this one on after that. And like I said, it could be tomorrow. I don't know when it'll be, but it'll get done. Like I said, I got pretty much all the back done. Give you a quick show of that, and then wrap it up from there. But I'll have a smoke before, like I said, cutting back, but I have to do it in halves, I guess. So still smoke when I'm gonna smoke, but smoke half and the other half. I'm not sure how the camera angles are gonna turn out, but it was kind of hard using that one with the tripod, because it's just like you have to set it up almost like perfect to get it to stand. I did notice at the one spot near the end that it was kind of tilted, so I apologize for that, but I'm just gonna have to add a notification just popped up that I was out of storage on the phone. So I had removed a lot of stuff, but I forgot to remove it from the recently deleted. So but yeah, so I'm not sure how the camera angles are gonna come out, but like I said, I'll add that to the list of things that I need. I want to get a thing for the dashboard so I can set it up, either the phone or the iPad. Kind of use the GoPro stuff that I use to connect what I do with the tripod. I'll be able to maneuver it somehow, but I just need a couple pie pieces to where I can like put it on there. A portable charger, and then a tripod, and that's basically the things for at least my nature stuff and stuff like that. But yeah, so I'm gonna look at the app real quick and see what the temps are supposed to be tomorrow. I'm gonna check to make sure I have it on my iPad, but check. Like I said, it always changes, so where is the weather app? I don't even have it on this thing. I don't even see it on here. Sometimes I remove apps and then don't bring them back, but I swore I had it on here. Wait, weather. That's not the one I'm looking for, but where is it? I'm not used to this app. How do I find the? This is the one that came with the. Alright. I know we're in an extreme heat. There we go. According to this, today, right now, it's actually 87. Tomorrow it's going to be 97. Tuesday 99. Wednesday 96. Thursday 90. Friday 83. So we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 4-day heat wave coming up. So you know what? Again, I'm a summer person, so I'll take it anytime over the cold. Yeah, I might say it's hot. I might be sweating my ass off, but it's all part of the summer. So anyways, I'm I'm gonna cut it off there, and then I'll show you what it looks like after work, and then just go from there. Hey, so here's pretty much where it ended up. I was able to get most of back in there. When I do it, I'll get this out of here, and then get all along the edge. Got over there. Gotta rip that shit down, of course. This thing. And pretty much got it all down here. Yeah, eventually, like I said, I'll rip all this out. Just actually got it now. I'll rip obviously all this out, all of that, and all that out, and all this. All this. And then I just still gotta get back in this area. And all back in there. I started realizing that a lot of the way I do yard work, the way I leave like the edges and stuff like that, it's kind of shows my ADD. I do, you know, most of the stuff and then leave all this little side stuff to do. But in a lot of ways, that's kind of how my brain functions, at least more so as of late. So, but take the mower out, put it out front, and then wrap it up, get a shower. The Phillies have been on national TV, so I really don't watch them as much when they're on national TV. I like our announcers, so a lot of time I'll probably check them out on the radio and kind of see what they're doing. So I think it's Tuesday they'll be back on our stations. That's one thing, when the teams become good, they end up getting more national broadcasts instead of local. I mean, they get more local than national, but they still, it's a 162 game season, so they're still gonna get their share of national games. The first game was on Apple TV. Obviously, I'm not gonna watch it on there. I don't pay for it, so. And then I think yesterday's was on Fox, and then today's was on ESPN. So, but let's see what the score is, see how they're doing. And they won the first game, lost last night's, and playing the Mets, and see how it goes. So with that, I am going to wrap up the video, and as always, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.